Welcome to The Explainer. Today we are taking a trip to one of the most idyllic, picture-perfect places on the planet, Tuscany, Italy. You know it, right? It's famous for those rolling green hills, the rich vineyards, those gorgeous historic villas. But right beneath that serene, sun-drenched landscape, there's a massive, slumbering geological secret. It's the discovery that honestly sounds absolutely terrifying at first, but as we'll see today, it's actually an incredible triumph for a green energy future.
Okay, let's dive into this. 6,000. A recent study by a joint Swiss-Italian scientific team revealed that there are literally 6,000 cubic kilometers of magma hiding completely out of sight beneath the Tuscan landscape. Just to wrap your head around that, we are talking about an absolute ocean of molten rock, quietly existing right beneath a highly populated and deeply historic region. Pretty wild, right?
Now, up on the surface, it's the beautiful, lush Tuscan landscape we all know and love. It's perfectly peaceful. In fact, this region is so geologically rich that it actually houses the historic Lardurello geothermal plant, which is the oldest geothermal plant in the entire world. For generations, people have lived here, farmed the land, generated power, all without having any clue about the true, staggering scale of the beast sleeping beneath their feet.
And this brilliantly illustrates what's going on down below. Just underneath that peaceful surface, about 8 to 15 kilometers below ground in the middle crust, sits a very violent reality, an immense, hidden reservoir of glowing, cracked, fluid magma. It is a stark, almost unbelievable contrast. You've got quiet vineyards and historic villages up top, and this literal lake of fire down below.
Section 1. An ocean of magma, the hidden world. So how exactly does an immense ocean of liquid rock go entirely unnoticed by everyone living directly above it for all of human history? Well, usually when we talk about massive underground magma chambers, we're talking about the famous heavy hitters, places like Yellowstone in the US, Lake Toba in Indonesia, or Taupo in New Zealand. But those supervolcanoes totally give themselves away. They show really clear, visible geological warnings on the surface. We're talking massive craters, highly deformed ground, explosive eruptive deposits, or heavy gas emissions. Tuscany, however, kept its colossal fluid reservoir completely hidden from the naked eye. No craters, no surface bulging, just those rolling green hills. Section 2. The next Yellowstone? The Mythbuster.
Naturally, when we hear about an invisible ocean of magma, our brains instantly jump to the worst-case scenario. Are we looking at an imminent apocalyptic eruption right in the heart of Europe? And hey, it's a completely fair question to ask, especially when you look at the actual scientific paper. Take this quote from Professor Matteo Lupi from the University of Geneva, who led the research alongside Italian scientists. He states they found, quote, a volume of magma comparable to that of supervolcano systems like Yellowstone. I mean, when top geologists start comparing a newly found magma chamber to Yellowstone, yeah, it's incredibly intimidating. It totally validates the awe-inspiring and honestly slightly terrifying scale of this finding.
But before you go and cancel your Italian vacation plans, let me assure you, there is 0% current risk. None. The researchers have made it abundantly clear that there is absolutely no danger to anyone right now. While this massive chamber could potentially give birth to a supervolcano, that geological process would take millions of years to unfold. So with our apocalyptic fears officially busted, we can all breathe a huge sigh of relief and actually focus on the truly fascinating science at play here.
Section 3. X-raying the Earth. How did they find it? So, if there were no visible signs on the surface, how on earth did this international scientific team manage to spot this invisible giant reservoir hiding so deep underground? The answer lies in a brilliant piece of seismological tech called ambient noise tomography. Now, this is an underground imaging technique that exploits natural environmental vibrations to actually map the Earth's interior. Think of it exactly like a medical X-ray, but, for the planet. And the best part? It allows us to see deep inside the Earth's crust without having to drill a single, insanely expensive hole.
Let's move to how this builds, because it really is an elegant three-step process. Step 1. Everyday natural environmental vibrations occur at the surface. We're talking things as simple as ocean waves crashing, the wind blowing, or even just human activities. Step 2. These vibration signals travel deep underground, penetrating the Earth's crust. And Step 3. This is the magic key right here. When these seismic waves hit molten, fluid material like magma, they noticeably slow down. By placing sensors all around the region and measuring these exact speed changes, scientists essentially painted a three-dimensional picture of the magma ocean.
Basically, everyday ocean waves helped map a hidden monster.
Section 4. The ecological treasure, the green wind.
So, the crucial point is, why is mapping a giant underground lake of fire actually incredible news for our future? Well, it's because of what the magma brings with it. This new, faster mapping method helps us locate massive geothermal reservoirs for clean heating and electricity. It also helps us find rich lithium deposits and crucial rare earth elements, because the formation of these exact minerals is tightly linked to deep magmatic systems. And what do we desperately need right now for electric vehicle batteries and the global energy transition? Exactly these materials.
This whole story completely flips our perspective on powering the green transition. By using ambient noise tomography, scientists have literally turned what sounds like a scary geological monster into a massive economic and ecological win. We can now explore the subsurface way quicker and at a much lower cost, finding the exact clean energy materials we need to power tomorrow's world, all while leaving the surface completely untouched and pristine. It's a real game changer.
Which leaves us with one final, incredibly provocative thought. Tuscany kept a 6,000 cubic kilometer secret hidden for generations, entirely invisible beneath a landscape of vineyards and quiet villages. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? If an ancient, heavily populated region like Tuscany can hide something this massive, what unseen geological wonders might be lurking right beneath your own feet? Think about that next time you go for a walk. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and keep your curiosity digging deep.